Greetings, royal family. I'm back. You're back. Thanks for clicking on the video. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is Wednesday, September 16th. A lot going on. The year is 2020. Hopefully everybody is having a splendid Wednesday morning. Welcome back to another segment of the Morning Boogie Morning Show. I'm doing good so far this week, sticking to my schedule, okay? It's hump day, so the work week is almost over. We're halfway, kind of, not halfway, really halfway through. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Man, let me tell you something. A lot transpired since the last time I was on here yesterday morning. A lot. Has everybody's social media been going off? Mine has. My goodness. All right. So if you're new here, every morning I try to do this. Just bring some hot topics, a little bit of sprinkle with a little bit of shenanigans just to start off your morning. So pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. You want to pay extra? Share the video to your social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Trust me, I definitely don't mind. Follow me on my social media platforms. Twitter, Instagram, at @she_royal_B. Drop down in the comments. Share your thoughts throughout the broadcast. If you're watching the replay, same rules apply. So those of you who are used to these announcements, thank you for bearing with me. Those of you who are new, welcome. Church announcements are over. All right, on today's lineup, yes, I am going to be discussing Cardi B's filing for divorce from her husband, Offset Stern, who is one of the rappers, or members, I should say, of the group The Migos. Yep, going to be talking about that. Cardi B is also supposed to be featured on some new music. So she's going to be, a song is supposed to be coming out Friday, and she is featured on the song. So I'll get into that. Good Times. The show Good Times from back in the 70s. They might be doing a animated reboot. Hear me out, y'all, when I talk about this. Got some heavy hitters that are behind this, so I wanted to bring that information to you. And Tamar Braxton, her show seems to have tanked in the ratings department. Okay, got some stats that I want to read out. Y'all hear my paper? Y'all hear my notes? And what else? Got some other stuff that I want to talk about as well. So just to name a few, I will be saving the Cardi till the end of the video. Even though I put it first in the title. You know, it is what it is. I got to do what I got to do here. So kick back, relax, and let's just get this train moving. You know I like to start with shenanigans. If you're new here, I always start with a little bit of shenanigans. Those of you who are my A1 day ones, you're used to it. My regulars, you already know how I get down. So a woman by the name of Jim Karen, you know these Karens are going around causing havoc. Well, this one was in a gym, so she is dubbed Jim Karen. So a viral video shows an angry woman dubbed a Karen taking all of her clothes off at a gym and proceeding to exercise inside of a public workout facility after her pet cat was denied entry. So the 56-year-old woman, she is from Taiwan. So this happened out overseas. She was reportedly a frequent visitor of the World Gym and had previously been refused entry when she tried to bring in her cat. Right? So video spread of the incident on social media showing the woman she initiated all of this at the gym. I'm sorry. The gym woman is seen cat in arm yelling at a gym staff member who refuses the woman's entry due to a strict no pet policy. Is everybody losing their mind in 2020? Or like they were on the brink of losing their mind, and then like once the clock struck 12, January 1st, 2020, all hell's just breaking loose? What is going on across the world? So according to translations from the International Business Times, the woman yells at staff members, "I have a," rhymes with bun, "and a hand grenade, F you." She then pushes her cat at another staff member and says, "Hold my cat, let me punch her." The woman then strips naked and begins using workout equipment without any clothes on. The video surveillance shows her walking around the gym in the nude and using the battle ropes for several short reps. The incident went on for about 30 minutes before the woman was apprehended by police, who had been called to defuse the situation. They clothed and arrested her. The International Business Times reports that a World Gym of Taiwan spokesperson confirmed that the woman repeatedly violated health and safety protocol by bringing her pet to the gym. Her membership was officially terminated last month, according to the Daily Star. The woman was arrested on charges of suspicion of sex offense and causing bodily harm and taken to a nearby hospital for medical examination. I have a question. This may be inappropriate, but which cat is it that they were refusing entry into the gym? I'm going to grow up one day, but no time soon. She brought her pet cat stripped down. Baby, something in the atmosphere ain't right. Something in the atmosphere ain't right. All right, if you're just joining, welcome to the Morning Boogie Morning Show. Be sure to pay your admissions fee by hitting the like button. I greatly appreciate it. So Jim Karen, honey, she stripped naked and she wanted to bring her cat, both of them, into the gym, and they said, no, ma'am. Woo-wee. Let us pray for everybody over in Taiwan. Let's move this train along. 50 Cent, Curtis, 50 Cent Jackson. He's teaming up with Starz for a hip-hop anthology series that will explore his feud with the game. I'm going to tell you why I think this is genius, because it is. He had a beef with the game, if you guys remember that far back, and now he's turning it into profit. Yo, I'm not mad at the mogul, the media mogul 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, if you're nasty. So Starz and 50 Cent, they're teaming up once again for a pair of new scripted series. One of those has already been given a working title, Moment in Time, The Massacre. That has been described as a, quote, seasonal anthology that will show real-life hip-hop moments collided with sensational and sometimes criminal events behind the scenes. The first season will be about the beef between 50 and the game, which led to the murder for hire plot that landed Jimmy Henchman in prison with a life sentence. That show will be written by Abdul Williams, whose resume includes previous experience adapting music stories to the small screen via BET's The New Edition story and the Bobby Brown story. Williams will also executive produce. Now that I am here for. So he's working with Starz. You know he is affiliated with Starz and Power. So he's going to be working with Starz to not only do this anthology, but he also has a second show in the works. Let me pull this up. This is according to Deadline. So he's developing this scripted series. It's untitled. They don't have a working title for it yet, but Deadline reports that the untitled female sports agent drama comes from Raising Kanan and Snowfall writer Tash Gray, who will executive produce alongside Lynn. It follows the rise of a determined young African-American woman as she breaks through and climbs to the top of the competitive and male-dominated world of sports agents. It is inspired by Lynn, who became the first Black woman to represent a top 3 NFL draft pick. And this is based on the life of Nicole Lynn. So this is the second series that he is developing with Starz. Well, among others, because he's still going to do. He's working with Courtney Kemp, doing Power Book 2. Yes, it's Courtney Kemp's show. Yeah, I know I say that all the time if you watch me frequently. He's also going to be doing Raising Kanan. That's going to be another Power spinoff. And Force, which is going to be another Power spinoff telling the story of Tommy. So I'm going to say I like 50 Cent, the media mogul. I really do. He seems mature. I'm here for it. He seems very mature. If you guys watched the morning show the other day, on Monday, Tommy Lee from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reached out to 50 Cent because she said she wanted to be Ghost's girlfriend, Amari Hardwick. who played Ghost. He's no longer in the Power Book 2, and he's not going to be in any of the other Power spinoffs. So she said she hit him up in his DMs and said, it'd be a good idea if I am Ghost's girlfriend. So he ended up blocking her. So she went onto social media to rant how she can't stand him, yada yada. And 50 Cent basically said that she wasn't professional. So it seems that Curtis now has entered the room, and 50 Cent has kind of taken a back seat. 50 Cent is still petty. He can still be petty on social media. I think he quieted down because him and Rick Ross were recently in a legal battle. They were in litigation, and I think that Rick Ross won the recent lawsuit. I'll find that information. I'll probably post that on my social media, so be on the lookout for that. But yes, I like media mogul 50 Cent. I'm here for that. So what do you guys think? Are you guys watching Power Book 2? How do you like it so far? Tell me what you think. All right, let's move this train along. Y'all know how I do. Good Times. The animated reboot is headed to Netflix. This is according to Complex. So Variety reports Netflix has given a 10-episode straight-to-series order to an animated reimagining of the classic 1970s sitcom Good Times. This reboot will be produced by the man behind the original series, Norman Lear, and his Act 3 Communications imprint in collaboration with Steph Curry and his production company, Unanimous Media, as well as Seth MacFarlane's Fuzzy Door. Wow, that's interesting. So the Boondocks and Black Dynamite producer Carl Jones will serve as creator, showrunner, and executive producer of the Good Times animated reboot, which follows the Evans family as they navigate today's world and contemporary social issues, just as the original did years ago. Good Times strives to remind us that with the love of our family, we can keep our heads above water. Keeping your head above water. I didn't jiggle my jaw line that time. That's why I probably sounded a little bit flat. It's a dream come true to be working with the legendary talents of Norman Lear, Seth MacFarlane, and Steph Curry. Is his name Stephen Curry or Stephen Curry? I know everybody calls him Steph Curry. Anyway, this is what Jones said in a statement. "We're excited to carry on the original legacy of Good Times, but now animated and a little edgier. Let's just say the struggle has just gotten strugglier." Now, this is interesting. An animated version of a rebooted animated version for Good Times. Do you guys still watch Good Times? Sometimes Good Times comes on the cable channel. I think, is it TV1? Either TV1 or BET, one of them. I'll see it occasionally. And I watch. What do you guys think about an animated Good Times? That might be funny. I wonder who are going to be the voiceovers. It depends on the storylines, right? The writing, now the people involved are the people from the Boondocks. Yeah, I'm looking forward. So it's gonna be edgy. If it's gonna be edgier, it's gonna push some boundaries. It's going straight to Netflix. Count me in. Definitely count me in. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Ooh, I did a little jiggle there. All right, y'all. So Tamar Braxton. Let's move this train along. Peace out, Evans family. Hold on, wait. Before I move on, I know that James Evans died. They wrote him out of the show because he didn't like the narrative of the black family with the, parents in the household, kids still living in the projects, and the producers and the writers wanted to keep him in the projects. So James Evans, is his name John Amos? I think that's his real name in real life, John Amos. He said, count me out, because if we're not going to evolve up out of the projects, then I don't want to be a part of this. That's true T. That's exactly why he's no longer on the show. But I wonder if they're going to bring James back. Now that would be interesting. I'm going to check it out though, and I'm going to provide my input. They don't have a release date, so I hate when they do that, because it could be like 2 years from now that we see this. Look at the Fresh Prince reunion. Look how long they've been talking about a Fresh Prince reunion, and we just getting a reunion now. And Proud Family. When is Proud Family coming back? They supposed to be releasing that on Disney Plus. We've been waiting. Moving along. Tamar Braxton. Now, this is according to thatgrapejuice.com. The ratings for Tamar Braxton's Get Your Life premiere tanks. So amid an ongoing firestorm of negative press, Tamar Braxton's new reality series, Get Your Life, debuted on WeTV Thursday, September 10th. I did a review. Hopefully you guys are checking it out. For those of you who have, thank you in advance. Not thank you in advance, but thank you. Appreciate the support. First scheduled for a July 30th launch, the show's premiere was postponed after Tamar's highly publicized incident. You guys know what incident I'm talking about, stemming from drama allegedly related to her presentation in the show. Without its star hitting the promo trail in its support, the program made a less than stellar debut last week. So among the 150 most watched programs on Thursday, September 10th, Get Your Life ranked 103 with its premiere episode. To compare, the network's Braxton Family Values premiered to over 6 times the same audience, approximately 1.25 million in 2011, when the Tamar-led spinoff Tamar and Vince opened to 910,000 in 2012. So unlike the two aforementioned series, Get Your Life was accompanied by a soft promotional rollout due to the shroud of controversy around singer/reality TV starlet's disagreement with aspects of her contract with the network, as well as how she's portrayed in the new reality show. Now, how do I want to handle this? Clearly, there's not going to be a season 2 because WeTV severed ties with Tamar. They let her out of her contract. They were very vocal about that on social media, or transparent, I should say. There's just too much going on with Tamar Braxton. Too much. At this point, I don't even think that Tamar cares. I really don't think that she cares if there is a season 2. To my understanding, this wasn't intended to be a multi-season show. This was supposed to be like a documentary, but then again, who knows what happened behind the scenes as it pertains to her contract. Lord only knows. Yeah, this is not a good look. This is not cute. But again, does she really care? She doesn't care. She wants out of the WeTV whole thing. But then Braxton Family Values is supposed to be coming back for a new season, and she is supposed to be making appearances. But you have to take into consideration, it's coming to my remembrance that these shows, like this show was taped, Braxton Family Values was taped a year ago. So before all of this kicked off. Have you guys been keeping up to date with what's going on with Tamar and David? Vince allegedly had a text back and forth with David. David reached out to Vincent Herbert via text. No, I ain't got nothing to say. What do you guys have to say? Drop it in the comments. I think I've covered Tamar enough, and I plan on reviewing the remaining episodes of her show, Get Your Life. Episode 1 review is up. I put that up last week. So make sure you guys check it out. Are you watching it? That first episode really, it was too much, spiritually. It was too much emotionally for me. More spiritually. But yeah, anyway, so Tamar's show didn't do well, bottom line. And it's basically due to the fact that she wasn't able or in a frame of mind to promote the rollout for the show. She wanted the show to be canceled, but contractually, they wasn't going to do that. WeTV was not going to do that. They already pushed it back from July to September. So, yeah. But I thought maybe all of this press that she got, negative press, that people would tune in. I'm surprised. Interesting. I like numbers and data, however you pronounce it. Tell me what you guys think. Did you watch the show? Are you watching the show? Are you going to continue to watch the show? Oh, boy. Is she getting paid for this? Or did they pay her up front when she signed the contract with WeTV? So if they let her out of her contract, so does that mean that does she have to pay them money? Or is she going to get paid when she shows up on episodes of the Braxtons? Or is that going to be another issue? We'll have to see. All right, how's everybody doing? Everybody's all right? Let's move on to the main event. I took this screenshot from theblast.com. I do like theblast.com. Check them out. They always have updated information. That's usually one of the outlets that I report from. But I'm going to be reading from TMZ. So Cardi B and Offset. Woo! Now, I'm not laughing or marveling in the demise of anyone's relationship, but this is crazy. I feel two ways about it, maybe three. Part of me is like, people get divorced every day, B. It is what it is. That's the first part. The second part of me thinks that this could be a publicity stunt. And the third part of me feels that, okay, if you're getting divorced, congratulations, good. You got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you decided to do something about that. I'm not mad at that. It's not really a sad occasion. I mean, I know a family could possibly be splitting up because they do have a daughter together, and she is young. I say rip the Band-Aid off. Rip it off. If the two of you can co-parent, which that is what I hope for. You know, if you guys can successfully co-parent, then little Culture will be perfectly fine. She will be perfectly fine. I have faith that she will be fine, and I'm sending well wishes that she will be fine. There is nothing worse, I've said this before, than two people staying together for the sake of the kids, quote unquote, because you make your kid's life a living heck because there's tension in the house, you're arguing in the house, the kids are not seeing mom and dad show respect to each other, love each other. It's just a matter of convenience. It's been proven, studies have shown that it does more damage to children. I have friends that I grew up with that we used to play outside back in the day, and they never wanted to go in the house because they could not stand the tension, the fighting, the disrespect, and all the talks and rumors going on between their parents and the things that their parents used to do. But we're not here to talk about that. Cardi B decided to file for divorce yesterday. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And she filed in Fulton County. That's in Georgia. Doesn't Cardi live in LA? Oh, she bought that house in Georgia. I just realized that huge house. Oof. What's going to happen with all of that? So how do you guys feel about Cardi B filing for divorce? Everybody has an opinion. I get it. Everybody has an opinion, and people are like, thank God. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for her. Baby, here it is. TM Zizzle is reporting. So Cardi B is apparently over her marriage to Offset. She just filed for divorce, TMZ has learned. Now, Hollywood Unlocked is the media outlet that broke this story. So I just want to put that out there because this was not in TMZ's article. But you got to give props where credit is due. So the rapper filed court documents in Georgia indicating she's seeking a dissolution of marriage. Cardi is listed as the plaintiff and Offset is listed as the defendant. She filed the paperwork on Tuesday. There's also this. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, Cardi is seeking primary physical custody as well as legal custody of their 2-year-old daughter, Culture. She also wants Offset to pay child support. Unclear how much, though, at this point. No word on spousal support either, for now at least. She also makes it clear in her documents that they're currently separated. Ooh. So they are separated. There are no prospects for a reconciliation. Cardi is also adamant in the documents she wants Offset to be ordered to pay her legal expenses. And get this, it doesn't sound like there's a prenup because Cardi is asking for an equitable division of all marital assets. Cardi B and Offset, they were secretly wed in 2017 and shared their hitch status the year after. TMZ they're saying that they first reported their nuptials were a bit unorthodox. I like unorthodox. I'm a bit unorthodox at times. Anyway, their nuptials were a bit unorthodox from the jump and almost went backward, publicly speaking. Where do I begin? First of all, can I just point something out? That this situation had Auntie Wendy, okay, tweeting about it. First of all, Auntie Wendy will be coming back next week, Monday. That's the 21st. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the new season of the Wendy Williams Show returns. I was scrolling through Twitter and I seen Wendy tweeting. And Wendy tweeted about this. Looks like hashtag Cardi B and hashtag Offset have called it quits after 3 years, according to reports. Cardi filed for divorce in Fulton County Superior Court in Atlanta, Georgia. It's unclear what may have caused the split, but the two will appear in court in November. I think that's what it says on the bottom. So I said, oh, y'all made Wendy come out and dust off her Twitter on her mobile device. I am here for it. Let me tell you, there is so much going on. Wendy needs to do 1 full hour of Hot Topics. I don't want to see any Zoom guests. I don't want to see any virtual guests. I don't want to see a chair or a table separating her and a guest on her stage. Wendy needs to do a full week of 1 hour of Hot Topics, and she needs to go back. She may do a viewer's choice on Friday, and she may need to go back and touch on things that happened while she was away, because there are some things that I just want to hear Wendy Williams' opinion about. Right? No? Am I the only one? Maybe. Anywho, so what do I have to say about this? I mean, like I said, people get divorced every day, B. Like, it is what it is. I mean, what is there to say? Some people like, oh, I'm not surprised. A lot of people have a lot of mixed emotions, but the consensus from what I have been reading, watching, and listening to is people are excited for her. They feel that she should move on. Cardi B is only 27 years old. Did y'all know that? 27. That's young. She is still young. See, speaking of Wendy, Cardi, Auntie Wendy has been saying this for years with a Z. She always used to say, even when she was on the radio back in the day, if you are a woman in your 20s, you have no business dating a man with kids. Not in your 20s. Offset is in his 20s too. And when she met him, he had 3 kids. Culture is the 4th. We don't know why she's filing for divorce, but who cares? The bottom line is she's tired. She got tired enough to file the paperwork. Will she go through with it? That's another story. We don't know. We see what happened with Ray J. I just talked about Ray J and Princess yesterday. Princess filed for divorce, then she took it back. Now Ray J, he filed for divorce, and we don't know if he's going to take it back. We have to wait and see. Let me tell you what I think, though. I do think that Cardi B got tired. It could be cheating. It could be anything. But one of the first things, maybe the second thing, because the first thing was like, oh, she probably got tired of his cheating. The second thing that came to my mind, right, was, not only is she sick of his cheating, she probably is pulling the plug on this marriage and getting the heck up out of Dodge, because there's talks around the streets, right, that in the entertainment news streets, that Offset is having money problems, and either he's in litigation with his record label or his management team. Not to mention, this man has 3 kids, right? Child support. Being that Cardi and Offset are married, she would be financially responsible for that child support. I wish I could see me right now. I'm looking around. Sometimes it be costing people more to have that piece of paper and that ring on their finger, and quote, bragging rights to say they have a man. Child. But that's the second thing that I thought about. I thought, okay, she probably is jumping ship because look, she is out here making money. Things are good for her. She's been out of the music realm for a little while. She hadn't put out music for a while, and then she comes back with WAP, which is globally a hit. Globally, Billboard created a genre on their Hot 100, Hot 200, or whatever, global Hot 100, and she debuted at number 1. So she's kind of picking up where she left off prior to her hiatus. You know what I mean? Things are good. Culture is two now. So, she's getting the hang of motherhood. And she's probably like, nah, he's about to take a financial hit. I'm getting up out of here. Sound familiar? Somebody else did that too. Musician as well. I don't blame her. Look, she knows what's best for her. If she feels it's time to call it quits, then call it quits. So in that case, congratulations. I know it sucks. I'm pretty sure you are definitely still in love with Offset. I'm sure he's probably still in love with her too. Everybody's definition of love is different. But I just feel that if you're going to be continuously cheating and that goes against what the two of you agreed on, because some people don't have a problem with their significant other stepping out. But that's obviously not the case in this marriage. So you made a commitment, and Cardi B let y'all know in a song. She let him know, you mess around, you gonna lose your wife, and be careful, right? So a hard head makes a soft you know what. So we shall see how this plays out when they go to court. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of court visitations or court appearances. Tory Lane's supposed to be going to court in October. Cardi going to court in November. Oh, that sucks. After her birthday. And before their anniversary. No, their anniversary is this month. They would have been celebrating 3 years, 4 years. Anyway, Cardi knows what's best for her. Everyone has their opinions. That's fine. But she knows what's best for her. Do what's best for you. As long as you are okay, Cardi, your daughter will automatically be okay. But what I do wish, the only thing I really care about is that baby. I hope that they take care of that baby, whether they separate, divorce, stay together. Take care of that baby. She did not ask to be here. Y'all know how I feel about children. So it is both of their responsibility to bring up their daughter in the most healthiest environment all around possible. All right, now that I'm done with my Dr. Phil moment. Speaking of Cardi B got some music coming out. So I saw this on, what media outlet did I see this on? Thatgrapejuice.com. That grape juice be having a tea, honey. They have that juice. So Anita, she is a Latin artist. She recruits Cardi B and Mike Towers for her new single, Me Gusta. So Cardi B is setting sail on her next musical adventure, and she's doing so in partnership with Anita. Already a superstar in the Latin pop sphere, the Brazilian bombshell is charging ahead with her bid for global superstardom. This is genius. This is genius. First of all, her song with Megan Thee Stallion is still a number one. I checked yesterday. I checked yesterday. And her song crept back up to the number one spot on Billboard globally. And now she is about to do another collaboration with a Latin artist who's a pop superstar, already has, some footing, and she's going to be doing a Latin record. Genius. So she's going to dominate in the American market and also in the Latin market. Say what you want. You could hate her or love her. That's genius. So I'm going to be watching to see where Me Gusta debuts on the Billboard charts. So this is going to be released this Friday, September 18th. That's the point that I was trying to make. Wow. So she is excited. She posted this on her social media. This is the artwork for the single, Anita, Me Gusta, featuring Cardi B and Mike Towers. What else can I say? Friday, she's dropping music. Could this filing for divorce be publicity for this song? Possibly. It could be. It could not be. Either way, Cardi B is coming back into the music industry in a very, very strategic way, in a good strategic way, good strategy. Dominate the U.S. charts. Your records is doing good overseas, and then boom, hit them with a Latin record. Right? Don't waste any time. So an album should be on the way. That's right. Get a couple of features under your belt. Spread the wealth. You and other artists can get number ones. Fine. Dominate the Billboard chart. This is business. This is a numbers game. And so far, she's winning. She is winning. Like I said, hater or lover. I know a lot of people don't care for her. That's fine. But as far as the business part of this is where I'm giving my commentary on. I think this is genius. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for this to see where this lands on the Billboard charts. Again, this is going to be released this Friday, September 18th. Dang, Friday's already the 18th? It feels like September just started. Well, much success and good luck to Cardi. I really hope that if she and Offset are going to be divorced, I hope it doesn't turn nasty like what we see Dr. Dre going through. You got a young child. You know what I mean? You have a very young child. So I think they should be very, very, very careful. Both of them. No smear campaign, none of that. I don't want to see any of that. I really don't. All right, Royal Family, this concludes this episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. I would like to thank all of you who joined me today. If you're catching the replay, drop your comments. Let me know what you think. I appreciate the views same way. Man, it's a lot going on. A lot going on in these social media streets. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the commentary today. After you hit the subscribe button, please click that bell, that notification bell, select all. This is going to alert you every single time, it should, I upload a video so you don't miss out. So, if you're already subscribed, just make sure that your notification bell is checked to all, because technology, how it works, things glitch. And I do want to continue to welcome the new Royal Family members. I want to show you love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Check out all of the other awesome content on the channel. There's plenty to choose from. I have some reviews to get up for you guys. Bruh is back, Tyler Perry. I don't know what's going on with me in Power Book 2. I just, I don't know. I want to do a live, but the live stream keeps messing up, and then my schedule is all over the place during the day. So I try to get these videos out early as possible. Either way, not making excuses. I got to do what I got to do, right? You guys come here and show me love. So, you know what I mean? Hold me accountable. I got to do what I got to do. All right. So that's a wrap for this show right now. But I'll be back as usual. I'm signing off for now. That's a wrap. I hope you guys have a splendid rest of your Wednesday. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to come and listen to me. And I love you, and I greatly appreciate it. Signing off, folks. Until next time. Peace.